Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen and my sea sponges of the sea and fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe message from your guides for this week. That's why you have 7 cards. You can look at them at any day of the week you want. Whatever day you choose is when you're meant to see it. So this will be for the week of April the 13th to the 19th. Let's see what we have here for our week. Messages from our spirit guides. All right. Coming in with our first card, we have been given the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the Hangman. All right, let's see what this week involves. Well, our first card that we've got says confirmation, and it's 4 2s. Your angels and guides walk beside you, affirming that your energy is in resonance with your highest timeline. Okay, so timeline. So trust that this moment is divinely placed for you, are exactly where you're meant to be. So how many of us see this number? I see it a lot. Okay, now depending on what representation you want to listen to, what deck we use, the angel card numbers do vary. I always look at 2s as duality. Okay, doubling up, partnership in business or in love. But it also confirms that our angels are beside us. And when we see any 3 to 4 numbers in sequence like this, or repeating numbers, that means they're around us. Our ascending masters, our guides, our angels. The divine spirit is sending us a message. And this one says you're exactly where you're meant to be. So this week, you may be planning something, or you may be in a situation, or wherever you are at the moment. Know that when you see that number, okay, or you can even just feel that, that something's happening around you. You are in the right place at the right time. You're meant to be there right now. Now, with that comes in the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who could come in and sweep you off your feet, and you could fall madly in love with them. Or they may bring something to the table of life that makes you love that situation. You could also be receiving an invitation to go to a wedding, a christening, something at a church, or a moment of love where community and family are getting together. Now, I always look at this Knight of Cups as, being able to be adaptable. Amical is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio like us. Us Pisces, it's a water sign. And you could be connecting with a person who has a lot of water energy around them. I am an intuitive reader. They send me messages and downloads all the time. This card says you could be meeting somebody new that you're really going to be connected with, whether it's on a platonic or a romantic level. This person, like I say, is adaptable. They fit into any situation comfortably. They have that ability to do that. Okay, coming in next, we have the card Understand Karmic Returns, and it says what you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. Well, I've said this before. If you keep sending negative energy out into the universe, it's going to come back and smack you very hard, quickly. So what we think, we attract, we become. So we need to stay positive. I mean, we all know that the lotus, here's the lotus, it comes out of mud. It grows out of mud. It doesn't even have, who would think that this beautiful plant, and they are absolutely exquisite, could grow from mud, right? So understand that you will receive the karmic returns. Be mindful what you put out there. Are you being positive? Are you being open? Are you being truthful? Are you standing in your own truth? That's what this is all about. And looking, and I've often said, when there's a challenge, if only the lesson you pull out of that challenge or that situation is all you get out of it, that's the positive part of it. Okay, we always learn. Out of challenge, we learn, right? So this is karmic return. What are you throwing out there into the universe? Remember, Pisces, we're either swimming upstream or down. We're either fighting the force or riding the waves, or we're laughing or we're crying. And, you've heard me say this before. They threw us all in a jar together and shook us with all the rest and popped us out, and here we are. So we are very sensitive and we're very emotional. Okay, that's who we are. But please try to stay positive. Even if you're having a down moment today, think about what's the lesson I'm learning from this? Why am I feeling this way? Is it me? Am I allowing myself to be impatient? And am I allowing myself to take on all the burdens? Think about that moment. Okay, you've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups could be, some of us could be romanticizing, reminiscing, thinking about our past. Maybe you're reconnecting with somebody you haven't seen in a very long time. Maybe they live at a distance, or that, you know, all of a sudden they've popped up and you're in communication with them again. This could be a reconciliation, getting back together in a friendship, a colleague you worked with, or maybe even someone that you had a relationship romantically with. But this card is all about you being able to connect, communicate, and to let your inner child out. Enjoy yourself, okay? You could be entertaining children at this time this week, and you may be having some fun with them. Nonetheless, maybe some of you are getting a dog. Look at the dog there. Maybe you're going to be getting a dog or dealing with your dog. But let's face it, whoever you're connecting with will be someone who's been there all along, and now you're actually getting together again. So it's beautiful. Reminiscing, either thinking about it or actually getting together and seeing somebody and connecting. Now, the next card we've got is True Intentions, and it says, stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you towards genuine fulfillment. And the other side says, Heart's Desires, sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Now, picking something that you love to do, is amazing. If you can pick a job that you love to do, it's never you never feel it's work. Getting paid is a bonus. Stand in your true intentions, okay? Stay authentic and aligned with who you are and what it is you truly want, okay? And be positive. This whole thing is telling me we need to be positive this week. Okay, Nine of Swords, yes. Worry, anxiety, losing sleep. Allowing ourselves to get tied up in negative thoughts. Didn't I say that just a minute ago? So it's important that we stay positive. We need to leave our worries on the chair at night. Don't drag them to bed with you. Do what you need to do to put you in a state of peace and harmony when you close your eyes at night. Because when we don't get our rest, it can bring on physical ailments, which we don't have time for. Pisces don't have the patience to get sick or the time. Now, coming in next, we have the card Self-Care. And it says, if you want to live like royalty, start treating yourself like royalty. Know that you're worthy. Know that you have the ability to step up. When we get the keys are all about our mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help us create our timeline of ultimate prosperity. Believe in yourself. Know that you're worthy of this. The effort and the investment you're putting into something is going to pay off if you believe in yourself and you know you deserve it. Manifest what you want. Believe it, though. Believe that you can have it. Coming in with that, you have the Two of Cups. You could be communicating with somebody. This could be somebody new coming into your life, a partnership, business, or love, or reconnecting with somebody. You might be at odds with each other. There could be disagreements where you're not agreeing with everything, but that's fine. Communicate with each other. Okay, this is all about that. You're almost feeling as though this connection was is like divinely sent to you. Spirit sent you this beautiful divine individual. Communication, though. I can't say communication more about this card, okay? Coming in next, you've got Wishes Come True. Boy, all right, it's about time we got some good news, right? Because it seems like we're all so negative here. You will get whatever you're wishing for, whatever your heart desires, but for that to happen, you have to ask for it in a positive way. There's that word positive, right? Visualize it, see it as happening in your mind, and then believe and wait for the wish to come true. That's what manifesting is, knowing you're worthy of it here, taking care of things for yourself. The universe supports your desire and is assisting you to make it happen. So set those goals, aim for those targets, and know that wishes can come true. When we get this card, it kind of softens any negative cards around us, which is beautiful to know. And we need to remember what we think we create. I said that, didn't I? So the universe responds to our thoughts. So keep those thoughts positive and think about what you do want, not what you don't want. So this is a week where maybe things aren't happening fast enough for us, or we're not seeing the return for our hard work. And it might be one of those off weeks where we start questioning our motives, our direction. Am I doing the right thing? Let that go. Okay? You are exactly where you're meant to be right now. Okay? So remember, be positive. You want that karmic return to come in a positive way. With that comes in the Knight of Pentacles, and he is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Planning, being logical, being organized, being strategic, making out detailed plans and lists, ticking them off as you go forward this week. Sometimes we have to write things down and do that in order to know that we've completed it and we feel satisfied. This is about not rushing in. Okay, don't go rushing in. Don't jump. Don't push the gun. Don't make that first call. I mean, right now you're meant to be here. Okay, but if you plan your moves articulately, creatively, and accurately, things are going to work out for you. Okay, wishes will come true, but don't go charging in. Now, coming in next with our angel card number, we've been given 0330. Adding that up, it's a 6. 6 is the lovers in the traditional tarot. But what does this say? It says a lucky. Okay. Lucky strike. Love, peace, hope, optimism, accountability, progress, and creativity. Okay. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving. Make it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. So, again, it's all about communicating clearly, okay, with whoever you're discussing things with. If it's a personal level, if it's a business level, right? We have to be clear and concise. But you are stepping up into progress here. You're very creative and you've got love, peace, and hope in your end of the ring. Okay, so this is good. Now, you've locked horns with yourself or somebody because there's a decision that some of you have to make. You really don't want to do it. You wish somebody else could. You're hemming and hawing about it. But make sure that you keep your eyes open. Do your research. Find out all the situation in complete clarity. Don't assume and presume anything. Once the cards are laid in a fair and equitable manner and you see what you have to gain and lose, you'll make the right decision. Okay? So the Two of Swords is you could have locked horns with yourself or somebody else. You're at odds with somebody else. But don't stop. Keep moving forward. This is a choice and a decision that you must make. Okay? Now, at the end of the week, you've got this card. It says, it's time to profit. The Watch. And it says, divine timing's coming in. Seize the moment. Your career could be, you're going through a waiting period. It's temporary work, and maybe some of you are laid off. So you could be, and how ironic that, we've got the Hangman, which is a card of hanging in limbo, right? So some of you may be in between jobs. It's time to profit and know that you're going to get that right job, that right sale, that right client at the perfect time. Okay, you're right where you're meant to be, and you're going through a waiting period. Okay, some of you might be going through a temporary job right now, and while you're waiting for the new position or the new job to come in. Stay true to yourself. Okay, once you get what you want here, hanging in limbo is a temporary pause of action, and it means that it's not going to last for long. So some of you could be hanging and waiting for something. Okay, and it's coming. Just be patient. It's coming. Okay, be prepared. Because when it does, you're going to be busy. You're going to have to hit the ground running. Okay, let's see what we have in addition to here. So the main message I'm getting in our week is that we need to be positive. We may be having one of these Debbie Dowder weeks, right, where we're questioning things and we're feeling that things aren't happening fast enough, and we're going through that, oh, woe is me, period. And it's normal. But the universe is saying we have to pull out of that. Okay, we have to pull our socks up and pull out of that. We have to be more positive. And like I said, even if only we get the lesson that it's teaching us at that moment. Okay, patience. I know we're not good at it. Okay, our first card coming in is have faith. There you go. There will be relief. Some of us are going through a healing. We're going to get out there and network and let the powers be know who we are. We're concentrating on money. We don't back down, stand your ground, and finances improve. Well, there we go. We don't have to worry, right, if it's been a money issue. So let's have faith, okay? Let's have faith and believe that we're going to get through this, okay? You're networking. You're getting yourself out there. Be positive. Put yourself out there. Let the powers be know who you are and what you're made of, okay? Do your networking. You are a head turner, Pisces. No matter what you do get noticed, whether you know it or not. Money's going to be all right here. Okay, finances are going to improve. Don't back down on your goals here. Just because someone else might be disagreeing with you here, don't back down. Keep moving forward. You've got good partnership coming in. You've got support of other people. You could be reconnecting with someone from the past who's going to be instrumental and beneficial for you. It's just a temporary pause right now this week. We all get them. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.